an opportunity to like rehearse quite a bit before. So we were up there, and for some of us, we were just up there. Like Courtney would come in and out, like she was doing her show, and so certain people would come in and out, but a lot of us were just stuck there. So I went to the local head shop kind of store, bought like black light posters and lava lamps and like a ship, like a little mini ship that I hung from the ceiling. I bought a go-kart that we would like race down the hallway of this hotel, and then at the end of it we'd turn it around outside and then race it back. It was crazy. None of this stuff you get away with nowadays. But
what city was that in? Did you all shoot that in?
In Santa Rosa, California. That's sort of it's right by Napa. It's a wine country area,
right.
Northern California.
So, but when you're in that hotel running your go-kart, were there like businessmen like going down for the continental breakfast? And what are you guys doing?
We were all over the hotel, so we'd taken up a big portion of it. So I think they were tolerating us. Yeah, I don't know. We definitely got in trouble nowadays. But it was really fun. Dewey's character was supposed to die in the first one. Yeah, I don't know if you did that, but
I had a question about that.
Oh, sorry.
I had read. No, you ruined mine. No.
I ruined all your questions.
No, I had read that he was supposed to die, and that Wes Craven really enjoyed working with you, but that they did some focus groups, and that the audience loved you, and that's why they wrote you into the second one.
Yeah, it was really funny. I sort of died early on in the finals sequence, which took like 3 weeks to shoot all this stuff at Stu Macher's house.
115 days.
What? 115 days?
We have a savant.
Oh, it took 15 days?
No, it was like 115 hours.
Oh my gosh. I love that you got that. Yeah, it took a long time, and my character gets killed right at the beginning, and then thankfully I wasn't just sitting there on the step like for all those times. So it's only, I didn't have much to do. But then there was the one scene at the end, that final shot. Wes says, "David, you're gonna come out on a gurney, and the first take you're gonna be dead." I was like, "Oh, Wes, that's terrible." I said, "But in the second take, we'll have you put your thumbs up, and the audience will decide if you come back or not." And he said it with this little smirk in his face, and it was really cool. But a really funny story about that focus group you're talking about. I used to work at this newsstand on Melrose, a magazine newsstand. And in Hollywood, a lot of the time they'll come around with these little things. I also went to Fairfax High School, which is right down the road. And so like after high school or on Melrose, they'd hand out these papers. They say, "Hey, we're having a test screening of a movie." And they'd give you a little log line about the movie. And would you like to go see it? So we saw one of them at the newsstand, and they're like, "There's a film." And I was like, "Oh, can I see it?" And I looked at it, and it said The Small Town Killer. It was like the film I just did. So I was like, "Sure, I'd love to see it." So then I go and I show up, and they see me in line, and they're like, "David, you can't be here." It was at Paramount Studios, the screening, which is right down the street, like a half a block from where I live. So I walked there and went to this place, and they're like, "David, you can't be here." And I said, "Well, I'm here." And they said, "Well, you're gonna have to watch it from the back, but people can't see you. This has to be anonymous. They're gonna give us notes on the film and all this stuff." I was like, "Great, thank you. It's real quiet." So I got to watch the movie with Wes, with the test screening, and it was so amazing to watch. Like half the movie I was watching Wes, and he would be like knowing something, just looking around and watching the reaction. And then they go like, "Ah!" And then they laugh. Like you get such a kick out of it. It was, I got such a kick out of watching him.